Peace. What's happening, man? I'm back for round two. Hopefully, y'all got some more time to chop it up with the kid, man. We back for round two. Stream earlier, had to cut it short because I had a client come in the building, had to run him through the ground. Y'all know how I go, man. So we back for round two. Got some more information to build with y'all on today. So hopefully, y'all got a little bit more time to chop it up with the kid today, man. How y'all holding up? If you were not with me for that previous stream and you tapping in now, hopefully y'all out here living good, eating healthy, taking care of yourselves, doing all that good stuff, man, getting y'all workouts in, or this may be your rest day. And if it's your rest day, hopefully you resting well, man. So how y'all living, how y'all holding up? What's the word, man? We're gonna talk a little bit about fitness today. We're gonna give y'all some workout tips, man. Some things that y'all may or may not be doing already. But y'all know repetition has never been a problem. So even if you're doing it, man, just to hear it again, may be all that you need. Mr. Bill, peace, what's happening, man? All is good? That's cool. We got to keep it that way. It's all about maintaining. So if all is good, we got to maintain that goodness. That's what it's all about, maintaining. So what's the word, man? We're going to give y'all some information to help y'all on this fitness journey. Reggie, peace, what's happening, man? Everything is smooth. Everything is peaceful my way. Consu, peace. Everything is good, man. Like I said, staying centered, standing on my square, man, remaining on that square at all times, dealing with the truth, making sure I'm taking care of my health and all that good stuff, man, mentally and physically. Just striving to be better, striving to elevate. That's what life is all about, man. Like I said, the only thing constant is change, man. So I'm always embracing change. The moment you stop embracing change, that's the moment that you die out here, man. So I'm always embracing change. Always embracing evolution. I'm always embracing it, man. I'm always welcoming change. So I just got done doing a workout myself. The workout was complicated, man. It was rigorous. Ran me through the ground. It literally only took me 12 minutes. And people want to act like they don't have time to work out here, man. I just did a workout in 12 minutes, and it felt like I had been working out for an hour and 12 minutes. Literally, all I needed was 12 minutes. And I didn't even work out the entire 12 minutes. I may have been actually working out for like 6 minutes. But I worked out. My workout took me 12 minutes to complete. That's all it took. And I guarantee you, if you would have did the same workout, that would have been all that you can do. 12 minutes. 12 minutes. But people act like they can't devote that type of time to working out. Let's go. We got time, man. I can give you a workout. Listen, I can give you a 5-minute workout that'll make it feel like you didn't work out for the whole entire day. So we got time, man. Tell me what type of time you working with, and I guarantee you I can give you a workout that's intense enough to make it worth your time. If you got 3 minutes, I can give you a 3-minute killer workout. So we ain't got excuse. We don't make excuses around here, man. We get it in with the time that we have available. Trey, what's happening, man? It depends on what I'm training for. It depends on what I'm working out for. Sometimes my workouts may be 45 minutes to an hour. Sometimes I may get it in for 10 to 12 minutes, depending on what it is I'm doing. I'm doing some like CrossFit style training right now. And if you know anything about CrossFit, like they workouts can be intense and you be going against the clock and things of that nature. So that's why this workout was just 12 minutes. It was a 12-minute workout, 3 exercises, man. I had to complete as many rounds as I could in 12 minutes. And I mean, it was taxing when you push yourself, man. So it depends on what I'm training for, man. If I'm lifting for strength or if I'm striving to build muscle, then my workout's going to be some more traditional. And I'll probably be in the gym maybe like 45 minutes to an hour. Nick, peace, what's happening? Airview, you already know we back at it. Kansu, no doubt, man. Just drank me a little smoothie. I had to get some water in though, man. But I got that water in, got my smoothie down after the workout. So we good, we rolling. Montel, what's happening? But we gonna supply y'all with some tips today, man, to help y'all with y'all workout, man, to help y'all on y'all journey, man, because a lot of people don't understand it's a science. It's a science to working out. It's a science to programming. A lot of people ain't achieving their results because they don't know how to properly program a workout or a regimen. Montel, everything is cool. Everything is peace my way. So sometimes you may hit that wall and sometimes you may plateau because your program is not sufficient. Michelle, Peace Queen, what's going on? So it's all about the programming along with your nutrition. But if you eating the way that you feel like you're supposed to be eating and you still not seeing the results, it's because of your programming. Programming, it is a science to it. It is literally a science to it. That's why I don't like when people underestimate the power of programming. You need to go into the gym. You need to go into your workout with a plan. Like, you need to approach it with a plan. That's where a lot of people fail. They fail to plan when it comes to working out. Go into the gym with a plan. Go into your home-based workout with a plan. Before the week starts, you should already have your workouts mapped out. You should already have this mapped out. Have a plan. That is the best way to tackle your fitness goals. You have got to have a plan. Thunder, Terenzo, what's happening? Mr. Bell, for sure. All you got to do is just hit me up. I don't know if you're on Instagram, Facebook. Find me on either one of those platforms and we can rap about that. Terenzo, hey, happy born day. Happy born day, my brother. But people fail to plan, man. You cannot, listen, if it's Monday and you know it's one of the days you about to work out, man, you should already know what it is that you are about to be doing. Go in there with a plan. Go, stop trying to freestyle when you go into this gym. Have the stuff mapped out. Stop trying to freestyle your workouts, man. Program it. So if you're working out 4 to 5 days out of the week, you should already have those 4 or 5 days mapped out. That is crucial. That is crucial. You should have these days mapped out already. That is crucial for your growth and development when it comes to these workouts out here, man. When it comes to programming your workouts. Got to have them mapped out. Got to have your days mapped out, man. And that's another thing, one of the tips that I recommend too. And a lot of people, because I have worked in gyms, I have worked out in a lot of gyms. And one thing I never see people do is keep a journal, keep a workout log. I used to be one of the only ones in the gym with a composition book. I used to make sure I kept that journal on me at all times. You have literally got to document not only your workouts, but you got to document the reps and sets. You got to document the amount of weights, the poundage. You got to document the rest time. You got to document how you felt after that particular set. Like, you got to document all of these things. How did that workout make you feel? You did 4 sets of 10 on the squats. How did you feel after the 4 sets of 10? Was this way too light? Was this way too heavy? How did you feel? You gotta document these things, man. So you want to keep a workout log. That is very important. And I rarely see that when I see people in the gym. Keep a workout log. Document everything. What did you eat before that workout? How did that affect your workout? Did it make you more sluggish? Did it supply you with more energy? See, these are the things that people fail to do, man. Documentation is crucial when it comes to reaching your goals, because now you can account for some things like, all right, man, this day on Tuesday, I had a lot more energy when I worked out. Well, if you check your log, you'll see on Tuesday you had more fruits or whatever before your workout. That's why you had more energy. So you have got to document these things, man. Quit trying to keep everything in the memory bank. Just write the stuff down. Write the stuff down. That is very important. I'm telling you, when I have reached my fitness goals, I wrote the stuff down. My routine, my regimen, my weightlifting program, I wrote it down. I had it on a piece of paper. I was writing the weight that I did each week. I was writing it down. So I went in there with a plan. On Monday, we're going to be deadlifting. It's going to be back day. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going in there with a plan. I'm not about to, like, I got to follow this script. So please start documenting your workouts, man. Document everything. Keep a workout log. That is crucial. Get you a composition book. Stop trying to keep everything in your phone, man. We got to go back to the old school way. Force yourself to pull out that book. Write things down. That workout log is crucial. I'm telling you. It may seem insignificant. It may seem small. But keeping that workout log will help you get to the next level from a health and fitness perspective, man. Keep a workout log. I don't care if you're working out at the gym. I don't care if you're working out at the crib. Wherever you work out, whatever you're doing, keep a log. Document everything. From the sets and the reps to the weight to how it makes you feel. Document everything. Very important. Another thing that's important too, and this is for the people that's striving to tap into burning more fat. Another thing that's important when it comes to burning out fat. This is burning fat. This is a little tip for people. So they tell you, if you following a weightlifting program, so if you're doing some strength training or if you're doing weightlifting, if that's your thing, but you are also striving to burn fat at the same time. A trick here. So normally they say if you work out, if you do a weightlifting, if you weightlift for about an hour, like after that hour, they say is when you start tapping into the fat burning zone. So if you really want to get into that fat burning zone, if you really want to shred up, if you lift weights for about 45 minutes to an hour, after that hour, do you some cardio. Do you some cardio for about 20 to 30 minutes. And that way you can be for certain that you have tapped into that fat, you have hit that fat burning zone. So that's important. So if you lifting weights for about 45 minutes to an hour, if you get over that hour, after that hour, do you some cardio for about 20, 30 minutes. And that way you are for sure in that fat burning zone. So that's another tip, man. So after your weightlifting session, after you done tax your body, lifted the weights for about 45 minutes to an hour, then hit that cardio for about 20, 30 minutes. That's crucial. Now, if you're not able to do that, due to time constraints and whatever, then you want to make sure you get up first thing in the morning without putting anything in your system. Then you want to do that cardio in the fastest state. And this, again, if your goal is to shred up. So you got two options. You can do your cardio in the fastest state, or you can do that cardio after that hour of working out, after that hour of weight training. After that hour of weight training, then you good. Do you some cardio. And that cardio can literally be anything. It could be HIIT training. It could be shadow boxing. It could be heavy bag training. It could be jumping rope. It could be sprinting. It could be steady state cardio on a treadmill. It could be a bike, anything. Do you some intense cardio, though, for 20 to 30 minutes after that weightlifting session. Or if you can't do that, then make sure you're doing your cardio on an empty stomach first thing in the morning if you are able to do that. That's another tip, man. So keep that workout log and do your cardio on an empty stomach or for 20 to 30 minutes after lifting weights for about an hour or so. So that's important. A lot of people don't understand that. And then another thing too to stop doing, which again depends on your goal. People talk about things like drinking Gatorades and Powerades and all that during the workout. Lindell, peace, what's happening? And even eating fruits. Just putting something in your system other than water during a workout. That can be a hindrance depending on what your goal is. Now, if your goal is to just have fuel for the workout, then that's cool. That's cool. Like eating a fruit or something like that during the workout. Like, that's cool. Like, I don't really deal too much with the Gatorades and the Powerades, man, because they lace them joints up with some unnecessary sugar. But they can be beneficial for supplying you with fuel, the Powerades and the Gatorades, if you must drink them, like the sports drinks. But if your goal is to lose weight, burn fat, then drinking those sports drinks and even eating the fruits while you work out can be a hindrance to that particular goal. Because the moment you put something in your system other than water during that workout, guess what? Your body is going to take your body that much longer to hit the fat burning zone because now you have given it more carbs to burn. So that's why it is important. If you are striving to burn the fat, do not put anything in your system during that workout that resembles sugar. Do not do that because now your body is going to burn it. It's going to use that as fuel. If you want your body to use fat as fuel, then you do not want to supply it with more carbs because carbs are the primary source of fuel for the body. So if you give it carbs, it's going to use the carbs for fuel. If you want to burn the fat, don't do that. Just sip water throughout the workout. Sip water throughout the workout if you are striving to hit the fat burning zone. That's crucial. That's very crucial. DJ Elmo, peace. What's happening? Airview, you say, how would you know when you are overstraining your muscles? The thing of it, when it comes to overstraining the muscle, man, you will pretty much know it just based off of feeling, man. You're gonna feel it. You're gonna feel the strain. You're gonna feel the strains. Like some things that you would normally be able to do, you probably wouldn't be able to do them. And you got a lot of fitness people out here. I know Mike Rashid is one of them that kind of redefine what it means to like overtrain and things of that nature. Basically, what he means by that is just pushing yourself. But you want to be a little bit mindful when it comes to pushing yourself, Don't push yourself to the point where now you're not able to lift your arm up without it being in some type of pain. So you got to be wise when it comes to pushing yourself. You got to kind of know your limits. You got to know when to take a break, when to stop. And you will know. You will know. Like if you're doing a shoulder workout and all of a sudden, man, like your shoulder is about, like when you lift your arm up like that and your shoulder hurting, like, man, you didn't probably push it a little too far, man. If you're doing a back workout and now all of a sudden, man, your back is in severe pain to where you can't even bend down without it hurting, you didn't probably push it a little too far. You didn't probably push it a little too far. So you will know it when you're straining your muscles, man. You will know it. You will definitely know it. Fletcher, hey, don't work out with the food in hand, depending on what your goal is. Depending on what the goal is. But we gotta be wise, man. We gotta be wise when it comes to pushing ourselves in the gym and pushing ourselves in these workouts, man. You don't want to fall out here, man. So you gotta be mindful, man. You just gotta pay attention to the body. The body will let you know. That's what I tell everybody. The body will let you know. You know when something is wrong with the body. Like the body is going to let you know, like, hey, man, hey, shoulder, I ain't able to do this. Chill out. So we got to listen to the body. And then the thing about it, listening to the body don't necessarily mean taking a day off or taking time off. It just means work around it. So if you been working out, you've been doing intense workouts for like 4 or 5 weeks, all of a sudden your shoulder bothering you. That don't necessarily mean, hey, I got to not do anything for 2 weeks. No, that means just work around it. Lighten the weight. Lighten the intensity. Just work around that joint. Just work around that joint. Work around that joint, man. Some pain, little strain, little nick here and there don't mean you got to stop with your routine. It just means you work around it. If you used to lifting heavy weights, then you got to just lighten the weight. Humble yourself. Lift lighter. Trust me, I've been there, done that. I done had shoulder issues from playing football back in the day. Separated both my shoulders. I worked around them joints, though. Worked around them. I still was going hard, but I just worked around the shoulder issue, and then it ended up fixing itself. Maze, it depends on what the goal is. It depends on what your goal is. Like if your goal is to lose and burn fat, then I would recommend working out on an empty stomach as much as you can. But if that's really not your goal, then you can eat before and after the workout. Now, what you eat before the workout, you pretty much want to focus on carbs before the workout, because if you're just eating for fuel, like if you're just eating with the sole purpose of attaining fuel for your workout or during the workout, then you want to make sure the meal is carb based. After the workout, man, you want to be more centered around protein, because you damage your muscles during the workout. So you got to repair that damage, and you want to consume a nice amount of protein after the workout. So get you some hemp seeds for straight after the workout and you good. Hemp seeds, get you some spinach or whatever the case may be, man, and eat them joints right after the workout to repair that damage, repair that muscle damage. So again, depending on your goal, man, like if you lifting for strength, if you power lifting and all that, then, or if you're bodybuilding, then you might eat before and after the workouts, man. But if you striving to just burn fat and do things like that, then I recommend as often as you can, working out on that empty stomach as often as you can. Oh, Fletcher, you said, have I ever seen somebody throw up at football practice? Man, I've been one of them. I've thrown up at football practice, track practice, because I used to push myself. See, that's what people don't understand. I push myself. And that's how I know a lot of people, man. And that's the good thing about being a trainer, man. I realize a lot of people don't reach their goals when they work out by themselves because they don't push themselves. People don't realize how soft they are on themselves until they work out with other people or they work out with a trainer. Like people will literally stop when they got more in the tank. I'm talking about a lot left in the tank. I'm like, man, what you stopped for? You still had about 10 more reps in you. And that's another thing too, man. If you program it, if you say, all right, I'm about to do 4 sets of 10, and you got a weight that you can easily do more than 10, do more than 10. Don't just stop at 10. If you know you can do more, do more. Don't cheat yourself now. Don't cheat yourself now. Don't do that. Don't do that. If you know you can bang out more reps, bang out more reps. That's like I said, a lot of people don't realize how soft they are on themselves, how lazy their workouts are until they start working out with other people. A lot of people when it comes to working out by themselves, the tempo is trash. Tempo is trash. And I realize that's why a lot of people do not receive the results that they are striving for. Because look at the tempo. People say, yeah, I work out at home. I do this, that, and the third. And then you go work out with them. And you be like, man, how you working out at the crib? Like, you are moving slow. Like, you got the tempo got to be at a certain pace, man, for you to really achieve them goals, man. You got to be moving. Motion. Movement is medicine. So, like, you can't be taking 3 or 4 minute rest breaks in between sets. You're not about to achieve any type of goal unless you lifting for straight power and strength. If you striving to burn, man, if you striving to maintain your level of fitness or elevate your level of fitness, get into the best shape possible and get your heart rate up, which increases the strength of the heart or improves the strength of the heart, then you got to be moving, man. You got to be moving. Can't be sitting around playing around, man, looking at the phone in between sets for 4 minutes. Like, that is not going to get you anywhere. Period. Period. Yeah, Airview. And I mean, at that point, it sounded like you was more so going to like muscle failure and things like that, which again, that serves a purpose depending on what you're training for. But I'm one of the ones I like strength and whatnot. You know, I like training for strength for the most part, but training for failure or to muscle failure, it serves its purpose. It serves its purpose. But like, if you feel pain in an area, and I'm not talking about soreness, but if you feel pain in an area to where it's hard for you to do certain exercises without feeling that pain, then that's when you have taken it too far. But if you feel like your muscles are just fatigued, then that's a good thing. That's a good thing. It's the difference between the muscle being fatigued and the muscle actually like you doing damage or you injured yourself. So if you can't do a certain movement because of the pain, nope, you need to chill on out for a minute and work around that. But if your muscles have just failed because you pushing them to that point, then that's good. That's muscle failure. That's muscle failure. Maze, if you're trying to bulk up, that 1 meal a day ain't gonna work for you. I'm gonna just keep it real. If you striving to bulk up, that ain't gonna work. It's not gonna work at all. Lindell, man, for cramps, avocado. You looking for that potassium, man? Get you some avocados, man. Some people get bananas. I know what's crazy is when I ran track, they used to give us animal crackers. They used to give us animal crackers for the cramps, man. But you can get you some avocados, man. Avocados are good. Good for cramps, man. Consume you some avocados. Consume you some avocados, a lot of sweet potatoes, a lot of spinach, things like that, man. That's going to give you the potassium that you need to help prevent those cramps. Down the sea, Peach Queen, what's going on with you? So, yeah, like I said, man, everybody on different journeys when it comes to this health and fitness thing, man. So a lot of this stuff depends on what you are aiming for. So people don't realize that too, man. A lot of this, like I said, a lot of my advice depends on what you are aiming for. So I may tell somebody to do one thing, tell somebody to do the total opposite because they have two totally different goals. So a lot of this stuff depends on what you aiming for, man. If you aiming to bulk up, obviously I'm gonna give you different advice, opposed to the person that's striving to burn, striving to drop weight. And a lot of times too, people be so focused on the scale. Stop focusing on the weight primarily, man. Like, that doesn't tell the whole story. You could essentially be the same weight, but you have more muscle and it just looks better. So a lot of people be striving to lose weight, then they may be at a decent weight. Like, they may be 160 pounds and they be like, I want to get down to 140, but they don't realize they're 160 pounds, but it's a lot of fat. It's a lot of fat. You can still remain at that 160 pounds, but you can turn most of that fat into muscle, and you're gonna like the way that you look. You're gonna like the way that you look. So a lot of people don't be understanding that. I just had one client. That's what she told me. She was like, man, I originally had the goal to get down to, like, I think it was like 145, 150-ish. And she was like, well, the way that I see my body transforming from lifting the weights, I don't want to get down that small. I don't want to be that small. I want to get down about 165, 160, because she likes how her body is transforming by hitting the weights. So she was like, nah, I don't want to get that small. I just want to focus on adding the muscle. So a lot of people don't be understanding that. Now, of course, if you got a nice amount of weight that you got to lose, you know what I'm saying, like 100, 200 pounds, then you just want to see that number go down. But if you at a decent weight right now, like 160, 150, and you say you want to get down to 130, you may not want to get down to that. You may just want to develop more muscle and you want to get rid of the body fat. Down to C gets it in. Gets it in. Continue to get it in by any means. Continue to get it in by any means. Jay Valentino, what you say? What type of vegan foods you prefer for dinner substitute the meat? Get you some lentils. Lentils, buddy. Lentils. Lentils are one of the best substitutes. Lentils. Get you some lentils. Then you obviously you got the chickpeas and the kidney beans and even the navy beans. I've been on this navy bean kick. I'm gonna let y'all know something about the navy beans once I try it out. But yeah, get you them lentils for sure though. Lentils for sure because of the protein content in the lentils. Because again, when you're trying to substitute the meat, you basically want to substitute. You basically want to substitute the protein. But yeah, get them lentils in. Get them lentils in for sure. Hold up, y'all. Gotta make a move. Gotta make a move. Gotta do something real quick. Gotta handle business. Y'all know how I go. But yeah, get them lentils, get them beans in, man. Get them lentils, get them beans, and then eat your spinach. Spinach too. That spinach, lentil, beans, and you'll be good to rock. You'll be good to roll. But like I said, man, stop cheating yourselves, man. Go hard. When you work out, man, go hard. Do not cheat yourself. Stop resting for so long, man. Get it in. Like I said, if you in that gym, and you lifting weights for over an hour, like you ain't doing something right, man. Get it in. Stop resting so long. Stop resting for so long. Stop doing that, man. Stop playing around, man. You got to get to the money. Like I'm not a sociable person when I'm working out. People used to tell me that all the time in the gym. They was like, man, I would have came up to you, but you was focused. You was in the zone. I'm like, man, because I ain't coming around here to socialize. I ain't coming around here to play. I came here to work out. I'm not playing with y'all, man. I'm getting this workout in. Like, it ain't playtime right now. It's time to put in work. That's how I approach my workouts, man. It's time to put in work. It's not time to socialize. It ain't time to relax. It ain't time to look at your phone. Put your phone up. You know what I'm saying? Unless you getting footage of your workout, put your phone up. You don't need that phone. Get your playlist together and get it cracking and put that phone up and get your workout in. Stop looking at that phone. When I played in college, man, and we worked out, we had to put our phones in lockers. We couldn't, like, listen, they didn't even allow us to work out in shorts that had pockets. Like, we could not have our phones out there. And I'm telling you, man, the way that helped with focus, like, that just made me lock. That's how I'm able to lock in with a lot of my workouts. That's how I'm able to lock in, man, because that's how I was taught to just lock in, man. Put the phone up. Focus on your workout. Focus on your workout. If you want a muscle to grow, you got to visualize that muscle growing. You got to focus on that muscle. You want your legs to grow. When you squat and focus on the legs, focus on them growing. People don't understand that that's part of the process. You want your arms to get bigger, man. When you curl it, look at that arm. Visualize it. You ain't going to have any type of growth if you just sitting around looking at your phone or you sitting around complaining about the exercise. Now you got to focus on that muscle, that mind-muscle connection. It is important. So if you want a body part to grow, you got to visualize it. You got to look at that joint, man. This is an intimate process, man, and people don't be understanding that. Take that for granted. Don't just go through the motions. Don't just be like, all right, I'm going to do these squats and just go through the motion. Nah, you need to focus on those reps. You need to focus on the body parts that are supposed to be worked. If you're doing an exercise and your arms are supposed to feel it, you got to make sure the arms are feeling it. You got to make sure that's happening. Focus on the body part. Consul, peace, my brother. But yeah, focus on the body part that is supposed to be worked. That is important, man. If it's leg day, focus on your legs that day. Focus on your legs. When you squatting, when you go down, focus on the leg. Focus on them. I want my legs to grow. So focus on the growth of the legs, man. You got to visualize that growth every time you squat, every rep. You want your chest to get bigger, man. Every rep on that bench press, every rep on that push-up, visualize that chest growing. that is what you must do. Even if you striving to burn, even if you striving to drop weight, visualize that weight drop. Visualize each rep, visualize that weight coming up off you. Stop underestimating that part of the process, man. That is a very important part of the process, man, to visualize. To visualize. So you got visualization is crucial, but it's hard for you to visualize when you're so distracted. When you're so distracted, man. Stop being distracted in that gym, man. You got one mission in the gym, man, to get that workout in. So you got to focus on that workout. All your focus, all your concentration should be on the workout and each movement, each exercise that you were doing. That's where your focus and your concentration should be. Leave the phones alone. Don't be socializing. Stop taking so long breaks. Stop taking breaks for so long. Stop doing that. Air view, and that's 100% right and exact. Magic Realms, peace, what's happening? Kingdom Alley, better late than never. But air view, that's 100% actual fact. The one who visualizes versus the one who goes through the motions gonna win every time. They're gonna win every time. Visualization is crucial, man. You can, if you working out and you just going through the motions, you're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong. It's gonna take you that much longer to hit your results, man. Get your gains. Visualize. Visualize. If you doing it, if it's ab day, and that's another thing too. It's another jewel that I got for you. A lot of people be striving to reduce belly fat. I'm gonna give you a jewel, man. Make ab day, just like people go to the gym and they have a back day, they have a shoulder day, they have a leg day. Man, dedicate a day to abs. Have ab day. Just like you would do a leg day that taxes your leg, do an ab day that taxes your abs. That's crucial as well. That's crucial as well. If you would really want to develop those abs, have an ab day. Give your abs a whole day, or combine it with another body part. Say this is gonna be ab and back day, and do some crazy ab routines, man. Just like you would do for your chest, just like you would do for your back, your arms, your shoulders, your legs. If you following a split like that, man, give abs their own day, or combine it with another body part, like this abs and shoulder day, and do use some significant ab movements along with whatever other body part you working. So do something like that, man. But yeah, when you're doing the ab exercises, man, visualize the abs. Visualize that belly fat being reduced. Visualize it. Visualize it. Gotta visualize it, man. That is key. That is key. Visualization is key when it comes to reaching your results, man. It is key. A lot of people just going through the motions, man. A lot of people that go through the motions. And half the time when you're going through the motions, your form is garbage, which is another thing. Proper form. Listen, they used to tell us in college with everything we did, it was two things. Set the core, which is basically standing upright, and tightening your abs. We had to do that almost before every lift. Every lift that involved us to stand and do the lift or squat, we had to set the core before we did it. So it's fix your posture and you tighten the abs before you do anything. Tighten those abs, fix the posture, stand up straight. Boom. Then you hit the movement. Then you hit the movement, man. But visualization, man, but set that core. That is important. That is important. You squat. Put that bar on your back. Set the core. Set that core. You doing overhead presses. Set that core. Stop just going through the motion. Set the core, then go into the motion. So people just do things like when people in the gym, when it comes to exercise, people just go right into the exercise. No, gather yourself first. Gather yourself. Make sure your feet are right. Make sure you're standing up straight. Like that is important. It's very important. A lot of people do not do that. I watch people. I'll be like, all right, go squat. They just go grab the bar and then they just go right to squat. And they feet all uneven and things of that nature. I'm like, no, set your feet, get your chest up, tighten the abs, then you squat. So you got to make sure you're doing that. Then another thing that they told us, slow and control. Stop trying to speed through the reps, man. Control the weight. Stop using momentum. That momentum is not how you build strength, man. Slow and control. You always want to control the weight. So when you're doing anything that involves you lifting a weight, you want to control the weight. You don't want to allow the weight to control you, which is what's happening with momentum. So you want to build that strength. So the only way to build that strength is to go slow and control and full range of motion. Full range of motion. A lot of people do not do full range of motion. When it's squat, a lot of people ain't going low enough, man. You have got to go low. Gotta go low. Stop cheating yourself. When you're doing a push-up, grown men, get that chest close to the ground. Then come all the way up. See, don't cheat yourself, man. Full range of motion, slow and control. Stop trying to speed through everything, because when you speed through everything, you compromising your form. You never want to compromise that form. That can end up harming you in the long run. So stop trying to speed through everything, man. Slow and control. Slow and control. Slow and control. Dynasty, yeah, I already know. I already know the problems that y'all face when y'all be going to the gym. I already know. I feel bad for y'all sometimes, man. I be seeing the creeps, and it's crazy. Gotta stop creeping, man. That's another thing, fella. Man, stop creeping on the ladies in the gym, man. Let them work out in peace, man. Let them work out in peace, and you focus on your workout. Stop creeping on them, man. I see this too often. Just get your workout in, leave. Allow her to work out and leave. Stop all that creepy nonsense, man. That's unnecessary. It's uncalled for, man. We here for one thing. We here to work out. We ain't here to mingle, man. We here to put this work in, man. You in this gym to put in work. You in this gym to lift weights, man. You in this gym to take care of your health, take care of your fitness. Canaan, oh, yep. And I had touched on that earlier. So again, with that, it depends on what your goal is. But according to the science out here, so when you work out, when you lift weights for about an hour, they say after that hour is when you hit the fat burning zone. So if you striving to burn fat, then the best thing for you to do is to lift weights for about an hour, then do cardio for about 20 to 30 minutes after that workout, after that weightlifting session. Then on days where you're not lifting, you want to try to do cardio in the fastest state first thing in the morning if you can. So I suggest lifting the weights, doing your workout for about a good hour, and after that hour, just to ensure that you hit that fat burning zone, do the cardio after that workout. Do that cardio after the workout, because that's going to ensure that you are in that fat burning zone, and it's not going to compromise your strength for the workout. So a lot of times when people do intense cardio before, like they lift weights, it compromises their strength. They're not as strong as they need to be for the weightlifting. So do you like some dynamic stretches, hit the weights, and then after you hit the weights, tax your body with the cardio after the fact. And then on days where you're not lifting weights, then you want to work out. You want to do cardio in that fastest state. That's how you do it. That's the proper way to go about it. That way you're not compromising your strength, and you finna hit that fat burning zone guaranteed. So that's the way to go about it. That's the way to go about it. And like I said earlier, the first thing I told people to do, keep that log. Another thing, if you in the gym and you on a treadmill, if you on a treadmill and you in a gym, I'm gonna tell you something. Stop running at the same exact speed. Stop running at the same exact pace each and every week. If that speed is not being increased in some way, shape, or form every week, then you're doing it wrong. You're gonna hit a wall and you're gonna end up going backwards instead of forward. So if you've been running at 4.5 for 5 or 6 weeks straight, listen, increase the speed. Stop being afraid. Increase the speed. Get out of your comfort zone. If you've been walking for months, it's time for you to jog. It's time for you to work your way up to that. You have been walking for too long. It's time to jog. Stop being afraid to jog. Get out of your comfort zone. And for the most part, when I see people walking out here, they be walking at one of the slowest paces I've ever seen, and they be looking at their phone, and they wonder why they're not losing weight. I'll go walking. Yeah, look at the pace in which you are walking. You're not even focused when you're walking. You on your phone. You're looking at your phone. Come on, man. Jog. Jog. Stop all that lazy walking. Stop all that lazy being on the bike looking at your phone. You're on a treadmill looking at your phone, and you barely moving. No, move. Move. We got to stop with the lazy workouts, man. We got to stop doing what we comfortable doing. Get out of your comfort zone. If you've been working out, if you've been walking, if you've been doing these things for X amount of weeks, X amount of months, and you're not seeing the results that you need to see, that's because you're working out too comfortably. You're not shocking the body. The body is A-okay with what it's doing. And it has adapted and adjusted to the intensity. And it's like, all right, we cool. All right, we're going to walk again. We're going to get on this treadmill. We're going to be at 3.5 again. Cool. It has adapted and adjusted to that. You got to place different. You got to place a different amount of stress on the body if you want to see it grow. You got to hit it with something new. Say, all right, man, we've been running at this 3.5. We're gonna take it up to 4.5. That's what we're gonna do. We've been walking these 4 laps, man. We're gonna try to jog 2 of these joints. That's what we're gonna do. When you start doing things like that, then the body gonna be like, whoa, what's happening? That's when you're gonna start seeing results. That's when you're gonna start to take it to the next level. So stop being lazy, man. Stop being lazy with your workouts, man. All that lazy walking. 9 times out of 10, when people tell me that they go walking, it is some ridiculous slow walking that they are doing. 9 times out of 10, never fails. Never fails. That's why I tell people to just jog, because that walking, it gets sketchy, man. Because people be walking, looking at their phones, talking, all this type of nonsense. Man, you should, if you working out, man, you able to hold a conversation with me after you work out, you didn't go hard enough. You shouldn't be able to talk to me after your workout. You shouldn't be able to hold a conversation. You shouldn't be able to hold a conversation right after your workout, man. You wasn't doing nothing. Wasn't doing nothing. Go hard. You gotta make that heart work, man. And that's why we have weak hearts, man. You gotta put that heart through some stress, man. Build that heart as a muscle. Don't use it, you lose it. So you gotta put that heart through something. Just like we stress ourselves out and we come out stronger, man. You gotta put that stress on the heart so it can come out stronger. But you're not placing stress on that heart, man. You comfortable. You allowing that heart to be comfortable. You allowing that heart to be too comfortable, man. Put that heart through something, man. Make it work. Make it work. You're not gonna pass out. Nothing gonna happen to you. If anything, you're just gonna get healthier. You're just gonna get stronger. Period, man. So stop being afraid, man. Stop being afraid to take it up a notch, man. Stop being afraid to step out of your comfort zone. Like, that's what we be too afraid. We too soft on ourselves, man. Like I said, that's why people be needing trainers, and that's why people be needing to work out with some people that's gonna push them. Stop working out with your best friends and stop working out with your friends and ain't none of them motivated. Like, y'all gonna have one of the laziest workout sessions I've ever seen. You know, I've seen that too many times, man. People working out with their friends and all the friends trash. Like, it's just a slow walk and it's just a social. It didn't turn into a social occasion, a social event. Y'all just out here talking. Ah, man. If your friends ain't about that life, man, you need to find you a workout group, a workout class, some people that's dedicated, some people that's about that life. And you need to go work out with them. Don't be trying to include your friends, and as soon as you start jogging, they like, what you doing? Why you jogging? I ain't finna jog. No, you need somebody that see you jog and say, all right, we're gonna jog. Let's go. Like, stop playing with us, man. Stop playing with us. Kingdom, no doubt. I think it should be like a little $ symbol or whatever, man. You hit that joint, it should allow you to send the super chat. Donna, you ain't gonna pass out. You ain't gonna pass out. You ain't gonna do it. Stay hydrated. Get your run on. You ain't gonna pass out. You ain't gonna pass out, man. We just striving to get in shape, man. Yeah, it's gonna feel rough. It ain't gonna feel too good. But again, your body gonna adapt and adjust. And then as soon as it adapts and adjusts to that new level of stress, then now we good. We gonna take it up a notch from there. But man, people be in that comfort zone and it be killing them. It be killing them. You doing the same exact thing over and over and over, and wonder why you not hitting your goals. Kingdom, man, I got it, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate that donation, my brother. But yeah, same thing over and over and over. Walking at the slowest pace over and over and over, and think you doing something. I'm here to tell you, you are not doing anything. Stop all that lazy walk. You might as well stay at the crib. If you about to go out there and walk at that snail's pace, man, you might as well stay at the crib. You might as well stay at the crib, stay on that couch, and eat the trash you was about to eat. Might as well. Might as well. Sick of all these lazy workouts, man. We got to stop doing that. Got to stop being so soft on ourselves, man. You got to go hard. Push yourself, man. Don't be afraid to sweat. Don't be afraid to throw up if you got to throw up, man. Push yourself, though. If you throw up, you throwing up something that don't need to be in you anyway. That's how I look at it, man. You're probably throwing up something that don't need to be inside of you anyway. So that's doing you a favor. So stop being afraid of a little pain, man. Down to C, reverse it. Do that Stairmaster 15 minutes after the weights. and see how you tone up after that. See how you tone up after that. But man, it's levels to it, man. I didn't train people to where they thought that they could handle something, and they went through one of my workouts and was like, man, I thought I was doing something out here. Man, your workout let me know that I still got a long way to go. So it's levels to it. It's levels to it, man. It is levels to it. Literally, it's levels to this health and fitness thing. It's a lot of levels to it. Just like the stuff I'm doing, man. I was in pretty decent shape until I started doing this type of training. Whole different ball game. I wasn't prepared for this. So it's like, again, I'm jumping out of my comfort zone. I usually don't work out like this. I usually don't do CrossFit style workouts. Different. It's me stepping out of my comfort zone. And I'm telling you, boys, taxing. It's taxing. Workout taxed me, man. Just almost took me out. I'm like, whoa, hold up. Yeah, I'm used to doing like strength training, like football style workouts, man, real structured. CrossFit stuff, man, you're going against the clock. You try and do as many as you can within a certain amount of time, like little stuff like that. Different ball game. That's me stepping out of my comfort zone. And that's what you got to do, even when it comes to like the diet. I hate that word, but y'all know what I mean, though. When it comes to the diet, step out of that comfort zone, man. If you've been eating a certain type of way for X amount of months, weeks, years, and your body not doing what you want it to do, then it's time to change it up. It's time to eat a different way. It's time to eat a different way. So it's all about getting out of that comfort zone for real when it comes to this fitness thing, man. You got to get out of that comfort zone. A lot of people are afraid to do that. A lot of people are afraid of a little pain. A lot of people are afraid of a little burn. Can't be afraid of that because it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt. And I'm just telling you that for sure. Like this working out stuff, it ain't easy. It don't necessarily feel the greatest. Now, some of us are crazy and we like the way that it makes us feel. But for the most part, ain't nothing fun about being sore. Ain't nothing fun about that burn, man, when you barely able to get that weight up. Ain't nothing really fun about that feeling. Nothing fun about it. But it's what must be done. Kabil, no doubt. No doubt. No doubt. Yeah, so we gotta get out of that comfort zone, man. We gotta get out of that comfort zone and stop playing. Stop playing with them. But y'all, man, once again, man, I'm a tap out for the day, man. I gotta, like I said, I was handling some business, but we gonna tap out. We're gonna tap out for the day, man. I appreciate all y'all, man. I appreciate comments, appreciate y'all tuning in. It's one of these days for your boy, just in and out on the streams. I'm gonna tap back in with y'all tomorrow for sure, man. We really trying to get this content back out, man. I fell off for a minute in regards to my consistency. But I'm about to go ahead and get up out of here, y'all, man. I appreciate y'all tuning in, tapping in with your boy. I'm going to catch y'all tomorrow. Y'all be easy out here. I'm out, y'all. Peace.